Good day, everybody. This is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I have a new project on my bench today. And actually, I've been working on it for several days. I'm just finally getting around to making a video of it because I actually kind of forgot about doing that. This is a 1953 Ford from AMT. It comes in the modified Stalker hauler and truck kit. And actually, what happened with this is I was taking parts out of it to use on something else, and just discovered somehow or another that I was building it. I mean, it's just one of those things, you're building along and go, I didn't really plan on building this thing, but I'm doing it. So we're turning this into a wrecker. This is a resin wrecker body that I got on an online auction. I don't remember where. I wish I could because I'd like to be able to get another one. But anyway, yeah, so that came from an online auction. There's other parts to it. I think in the box over here someplace. The winch to it and such is in the box. The name on there comes from my uncle. His junkyard, they always called it Hoots Holler, and Hoots Holler, I think it actually was. And then the phone number for people that are local here, they'll recognize, especially the first couple of letters and then the phone number. They'll recognize that and should give them a little bit of a chuckle. Tires and wheels, I had to do some scrounging on those. And then I've been doing weathering on the chassis. I don't want it to look like it's ready for the junkyard itself, but I don't want it, nice, shiny, and pretty. I mean, the junkyard wrecker's never shiny and pretty. Anyway, not that I've ever seen. Did a little bit of digging around there it is. Did a little bit of digging around here where the feet would be at. There's my, okay, right there. So I'm trying to do this one-handed. I've also done some digging in there to show where the driver would sit and wear that a little bit. Like I said, I don't want it, poor guy sitting on springs, but just kind of wear it down a little bit, make it look used. That's not going to show up much inside the interior there, but it'll show some. The chassis had to be extended a little bit. Once I get this set, I'll do some more filling in this area right here and over there. Bring those up together a little bit so they look a little bit better. So that's what I've done at this point. And I've got some parts back there that won't be used. The front fascia there, that's actually supposed to be body color, but it's ended up black and I don't really care. It's going to have a big bumper over it anyway. So keep watching. This is, like I said, my next project going on. And this is how far I've got on it. I mean, basically just a bunch of weathering, pre-build weathering, and some assembly here and there. And I should have had you in on this to the beginning, but like I said, I actually I started building it and didn't even realize, that I was building. I was just doing it. So I'm sure others run into that same situation too. I've kind of made a mess here when I was doing that weathering, getting the dust all over the place. It was supposed to have been captured, but I didn't do that. So I will be cleaning. One thing to do is when you are doing all this weathering, put something underneath there so that you don't have to do what I got to do now. I usually do, I just forgot. So anyway, this is the AMT 1953 Ford pickup, extended chassis with the record body going onto it. Tires and wheels have been sawed out and done up already. I haven't built the engine yet because I'm not sure. One of the problems with the early flathead Ford engines that ended up getting those things swapped out a lot was they just really didn't have a whole lot of power. Good engines, they just didn't have a lot of power for, a lot of the work that they had to do. So in a lot of these old trucks like this where they had the old flathead, and even some for the old Y-blocks still, you would find like a Cadillac or a big Olds engine, something like that. Chrysler engines were a big thing in those deal. So I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to go ahead and use the flathead and keep it all original, or whether I'm going to go ahead and I've got a couple of different engines around here that are interesting that I might use for this deal. And depending on what era I set this as, modern era, 70s, or just what era, that's going to depend a lot upon what engine I put in as to what would have been available at that time. So once again, keep watching. We're going to keep going on this thing and have some fun here. I mean, this is just, it's a fun build. And this is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I am off the air and I am gone.